Welcome to Dr. Jester Rant, and I'm gonna rant about this from Reclaim the Net. Apple sued by pressure group for not banning Telegram. The lawsuit isn't expected to go anywhere, but it does highlight an increasing trend of the campaigns for censorship. Well, as you know, people are definitely going full-on socialist, even on the internet. Apparently, it's not enough that they are advocating for the deaths of anybody going against the narrative. No, they need to go the extra step and ban everything that allows people to communicate with. Imagine you're using one of those homing pigeons, or a pigeon, you know, to transfer messages from one friend to another, complaining against the narrative. They'll shoot the pigeon down. That's how bad it's going to get. And they are definitely going completely unfucking unhinged. Where have we seen that before? I swear we have seen that before. Where? I can't quite put my finger on. I'm pretty sure it's a leader that started with H, and then one with S, and then one with M, and then another one with C. I do not know. I know there's one that ends with Hitler, the other with Tallinn, the other with AO, the other with Astro. Where have we seen? I can't quite put it. Maybe it's Astro. I don't know. Where have we seen that before? Either way, let's keep on going, because the power is finicky today. Well, more than usual, because, well, as you know, I live in a goddamn filthy, goddamn fucking dump hole of a shithole. So it's even more shithole than a shithole. And if you look at the electricity pole, the electrical pole, the light pole, or whatever the pole is, the power goes out. And not only that, I have to satisfy myself with absolute incompetence everywhere, especially because people here seems to be on the Slack train. For instance, this is the stuff that broke from my rollover curtain, because after paying thousands upon thousands of the local currency for these people to install this bullshit, they couldn't even bother to actually do it properly. So I had to do it myself and had to pull it out and do it myself. Now it's better than ever. Well, obviously I'm gonna need the new pallets or things like that for the curtain, because they are incompetent little assholes. But that's gonna have to involve some lawyers and other things like that. It's probably going to get ugly, but either way, let's go. A legal campaign is being launched by the Coalition for a Safer Web. Oh my god, with a name like that, I feel safer already. An NGO that has sued Apple in a bid to get the giant to remove Telegram messaging app from its store. I don't know if that's... Then again, these people are socialists. Such a move would solidify the recently emerging practices of censorship at the lower infrastructural level, including by revoking hosting and removal entire apps from app stores, instead of banning unmuting individual users and accounts. According to the group, Telegram should be banned from the App Store because its users post hateful content which puts people in danger as an iPhone owner and also causes emotional distress. Oh, can we ban Coalition for a Safer Web? Because I feel like we should ban them, because their existence causes me emotional distress. That's how things are. So, can we ban you? Can we actually advocate for your elimination from the existence of NGOs? Let's disband this NGO. Simple as that. Let's deplatform everybody related to that NGO then, because that's what they are doing against us. Either way, let's keep going. The case filed in U.S. District Court for Northern California accuses Apple of not enforcing its terms of services, and Telegram of being a super spreader of hate speech, an incitement to violence incomparable even to Parler. Are you shitting me? Parler took down actual calls to violence. Obviously, they were a smaller outlet, and with the constant flood of people going to Parler, they were having some problems. So some messages after Trump got banned on Twitter and the influx of people in, you obviously would notice that there was a small increase on violent messages in Parler, but that's about it. And in most cases they couldn't take it down, especially because of FBI and the police requesting them to keep the message up until they investigate it. But then again, these people don't understand things, so what can you do? If the lawsuit targeted Telegram itself, it would likely fail, as Telegram is not liable for third-party content. However, emboldened by Apple and Google recently banning Parler from their online stores precisely for the user-generated content there, the Coalition for Safer Web seemingly wants to apply pressure for this to become standard practices whenever an app is viewed unfavorably. I feel like we should deplatform Facebook too. I mean, we should take out the Facebook app because there is a lot of violent messages in Facebook. What about Twitter? We keep seeing that even for people advocating for genocide in there. What do they do? Nothing. And even Twitter says that it doesn't breach their community standards. But Trump advocating for peaceful march to the Capitol, that's bad. Of course. Anyway, and according to the group's lawyer, they will also sue Google with the same demand: remove Telegram from Play Store. Telegram, an encrypted messaging app, along with several other apps and services of its kind, has recently seen a huge surge in adoption, in part due to Facebook's recent controversial decision to change its privacy settings and wholesale harvest user data from Telegram's competitor WhatsApp, that the giant owns. Stanford Law School's Daphne Keller said the lawsuit is unlikely to succeed since Apple's terms of services allow it to invoke Section 230 and argue in favor of its right to free speech. But there's one problem that they are not counting on, is that there's the cancel culture. So that means Apple could face cancel culture, which means a bunch of triggered nobodies who doesn't know that having a dick makes you a male, and will go on and drag Apple names to the mud, and then try to cancel them and create protests upon protests and riots upon riots, and then burn, loot, shoot, kill people until their wishes are fulfilled. Are they called insurrectionists? No. Terrorists? Absolutely not. Rioters? No. They are peaceful protesters. Fiery but peaceful protesters. That's how things are going. Socialism definitely is here. 1984, which was just a book, and probably quite a warning for modern society not to follow the steps of communism and socialism, is now being used as a manual by these idiots. Ha! Wonderful, isn't it? What the fucking shit stain. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Head to minds.com/Dr. Jester for more spicy content that I cannot share on YouTube, because YouTube is a Karen. Anyway, thank you for watching. Good night.